Good morning, everybody. You guys are being such a good audience already this morning. I want to give yourselves a round of applause. And a round of applause for all of our January winners. We got a lot of names to get through this month, so we're going to get started. Just a reminder, January's character trait of the month was perseverance. So we're going to get started with our kindergarten winners. From Mr. Pagliero's class, Chase Castronovo. From Mrs. Nimey's class, Sky Rodriguez. From Mrs. Ronaldo's class, Rosie Freeman, who is absent today. And from Mrs. Zalsnak's class, Muslima Omar. And from Mrs. Smith's class, Amaya Picardo Duran. Good job, kindergarten. Moving on to first grade, from Miss Warman's class, Dariana Darmeva. From Mrs. Alicia's class, Kool-Aid. From Mrs. Menino's class, Jonalise Gonzalez Colon.
From Mrs. Elder's class, Serenity Baez.
And from Miss Hardinez's class, Valerie Shecker Bolinoto. Good job, first grade. Moving on to second grade, from Mrs. Gapero's class, Trim Banaku. From Mrs. Calici's class, Kaylani DeGeorge. From Miss Mush's class, Valerie Sarr. And from Mrs. Supa's class, Ariana Darmeva. I forgot to press the button for the slides, so we're going to just have a minute, and we're going to look at everybody's names up here, because I forgot. Sky, Rosie, Muslima, Amaya, Dariana, Ku, Jonalise, Serenity, Valerie, Trim, Kaylani, Valerie, and Ariana. Sorry, guys. Good job, second graders. We're going to move on to third grade. From Mrs. Williams' class, Mateo Rosa. From Mrs. Whiter's class, Mohammed. From Mrs. Testa's class, Lindsay Miranda. And from Mrs. McEwen's class, Benita Saw. Good job, third grade. Moving on to fourth grade. From Mrs. Jackson's class, Andrea Pham. Miss Murphy's class, Snow Paw. From Mrs. Parada's, Amaj Gosier. From Mrs. Gutierrez's class, Maya Powell. And from Miss Diaz's class, David Solomaten. Good job, 4th grade. We are going to move on to 5th grade. From Miss Schaefer's class, Jesselyn So. From Miss Tobias's class, Bone Matt. From Mrs. Collar's class, Mar Swara. From Mrs. Liberty's class, Adna Basic. Good job, 5th grade. Moving on to 6th grade. From Mrs. Payne's class, Ian Perez Davila. From Mrs. Raymond's class, Za Mant. From Mrs. Kopak's class, Azal Al-Shuga. From Mrs. Ferrucci's class, Victoria Nugent. And from Mrs. Avelo's class, Scarlett Rodriguez. Good job, 6th grade. Moving on to special area with music from Mrs. Larish, Winifred Nunez. Art with Mrs. Vega, Madeline Northrup. Phys Ed with Mr. Caruso, James Mapoma. Library with Mr. Vega, Idina Pizarra. And PE with Mr. Caswell, Chantal Bien Aim, who is absent today. Good job, special area. And last but not least, we have related services from Miss Banzer, Monquest Oakley. Mrs. Mills, Minkan So. From Mrs. Brown, Vineda Dai. From Mrs. Lloyd, Adelina Davis. From Mrs. Arcuri, Aden Milkovich. And from Miss Bird, Honesty Watkins. Let's have one more round of applause for all of our January winners. You guys can join your class. So, our character trait for February is friendship and love, which you guys probably already know all about, but I'm going to tell you a couple things from our Positivity Project information. So, the character strength of love represents the way we think, feel, and behave towards the people with whom we have close relationships. So you think about your friends, your family, maybe your neighbors, and especially our classmates and peers here at Columbus. And I think it's very fitting that February is love and friendship since it's Valentine's Day on the 14th. Friends comfort each other and makes the other feel safe, sacrifices on the other's behalf, supports the other during struggles, and places their other's needs ahead of his or her own. Love is imperative to an individual's happiness and fulfillment in life. So here are a few key words for our friendship and love character trait. I'll let you guys read those. And now we're going to watch a couple videos on love and friendship.
Today is the day, Freddy. Yep, Thursday. Yes, but it's also our first day as junior flyers, soaring through the clouds with the world's best delivery birds. And delivering the world's most cutest, cuddliest, adorableiest babies to their mommies and daddies. Every animal we deliver gets us a stamp in our official baby booklet, and I can't wait to get our first one.
We've sure got a lot to learn. You think we're ready?
Of course we're ready. Now, let's see here. According to the instructions on our fly pad, on your first day, don't worry,
Now worrying.
Eat something great. And most importantly, don't be late. You're late.
Ah! We're gonna get in trouble. I'm worried. I'm worried.
Right behind you, buddy.
All right, everyone. We've got a very full day. Parents around the world are counting on us to bring their precious little babies to their homes, which is why we're on a tight schedule. All deliveries must be completed before the bottle runs. We've never had a late delivery, and we never will. Because here at Tots, we're always on time. You're late.
We were, just getting our flight gear ready. Captain Beekman, ma'am.
Everyone, allow me to introduce our newest junior flyers, Pip and Freddie.
All right, I'm going to stop it there. It goes on, but it shows in the beginning about how our friends are supporting each other. We're going to do one more video.
There were dragons when I was a boy. Oh, there were great grim sky dragons that nested on the rooftops like gigantic scary birds. Little brown scuttly dragons that hunted down the mice and rats in well-organized packs. Preposterously huge sea dragons that were 20 times as big as the big blue whale. Some say they crawled back into the sea, leaving not a bone nor a fang for men to remember them by. Others say they were nothing but folktales to begin with. I'm okay with that. Remember me?
It's okay.
I'm glad to see you too, bud.
He's not gonna eat your phone.
How's the tail holding up? Oh, can you smell me a little fine tuning?
It's okay. They're friends.
Here,
Go on. It's all right.
come. It won't hurt you. Hold your hands out. Like this. That's it. Let him come to you. Legend says that when the ground quakes or lava spews from the earth, it's the dragons, letting us know they're still here, waiting for us to figure out how to get along. Yes, the world believes the dragons are gone, if they ever existed at all. But we Burkians, we know otherwise. And we'll guard the secret until the time comes when dragons can return in peace.
Tomorrow we're going to start a new meditation. Our February meditation is called A Recipe for Friendship. And our positive affirmation is super easy. It's love is all you need. So let me hear you say it. Love is all you need. Good job. All right, we have something a little different this month. I actually, with Mr. Casey and I, we taped our meditation with a couple of my second grade friends. So we're actually just going to watch the meditation, and you teachers can use it. We're going to post it up on the Columbus Drive. So you can use it if you miss meditation in the morning or you want to do it again in the afternoon. Today I'm with Danielle and Sana, and we are going to do our February meditation, which is a recipe for friendship. All right, we're going to do our 2 minutes of meditation. So get into your positions, feet on the floor. You can do it if you want. Back straight, eyes closed. Today we are going to talk about friendship. As we begin, take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Some of the most important relationships in your life are the ones you have with your friends. But having friends is only part of the equation. You need to also be a good friend. Have you ever baked cookies? Think about ingredients that go into making cookies. Friendship is often the same. Instead of butter, sugar, and flour, we need love, kindness, and patience. Instead of mixing our ingredients together, we need to be good listeners to our friends. We need to lend a hand when they need help. All this talk about cookies is probably making you hungry. That is another way to be a good friend. Share a snack or a joke. One of the most amazing things about having a friend is having someone who you can trust. And equally important is being a trustworthy friend. Earning and keeping someone's trust is a gift. Being trustworthy is a strength. Being trustworthy means keeping secrets, not repeating things your friend tells you, and also being loyal to your friend. Take one more nice deep breath, in through your nose, out through your mouth, and open your eyes. Okay, we have something special this month. We would like to introduce our educator and our employee of the month. So Columbus gets to choose an educator and an employee of the month every January, and Miss Gerling has chosen Miss Schaefer and Miss Pam. Let's hear a round of applause for them. So Miss Gerling couldn't be here this morning, but she wrote some really nice things about you ladies, so I'm going to read them to everybody. So Educator of the Month is Miss Schaefer. Miss Schaefer is loved by all of her students. She has been a teacher for 20 years and at Columbus since 2011. She is a member of our leadership team and is willing to go above and beyond for her colleagues and students. Her students come back to see her for years after they've left Columbus because she made such a lasting impact on their lives. And personally, she's one of my best friends, and so we just want to hear a really big round of applause for Ms. Schaefer. Our employee of the month is Miss Pam. Pam has been the secretary here at Columbus for the last 11 years. She is the glue that holds our school community together and all of us teachers together. Ms. Pam has positive relationships with parents, students, and staff. She works very hard and always has a smile on her face when parents enter the office and when I enter the office every morning. You always have a smile for me. Our school community appreciates both of these wonderful women, and we are honored to have them as part of our team. I want to hear you so loud. Clap for them. Assembly, I have Miss Coach Caswell. Coach Caswell. I was gonna say Mr.
Miss Caswell. All right, what's up, everyone? How we doing today? All right, listen, I know you guys are antsy. I'm gonna try to go quick, but you're really gonna want to listen and hear this. I got something cool planned for the month of February. So the month of February is the American Heart Month. In PE class, we're gonna learn about how to keep our heart healthy, how to live long, healthy lives with a very strong heart. But we're also gonna raise money for a charity called the American Heart Association. Now, some of you older kids might remember, but usually every February we raise money for the American Heart Association, like I just said. American Heart Association does a lot of research and it helps a lot of kids, adults that are born with maybe bad hearts so that they can live long, healthy lives. So we are gonna raise some money and we're gonna have a couple challenges. Number one, if as a school, all of us together can raise $1,000, guess what you get to do? You get to shave my head. But wait, there's more. If we can raise $2,000, guess what we get to do? We get to shave Coach Caruso's head. Now, in order to get there, boys and girls, there's a couple little prizes you can get along the way. Any student, let's pay attention, any student that raises just $5 will be able to go and get a prize from our prize box. Prize box includes a little heart, things like these. There's a couple balls in there, there's some mystery prizes. You get to choose. So every $5, it's yours, honey, you bring in, you get to pick one prize out of the box. Now here's where it gets super fun. Any student that donates $10 towards the cause is going to be able to silly string one of the following teachers. We got our staff. Quiet. Hey, let's listen. You can silly string Miss Brown, Mr. Bags, Miss Arkiri, Miss Tobias, Mr. DeMauro, Miss Parada, Miss Kovac, Miss Mills, or Miss Gerling. So, all right, here we go. Listen. Remember, $5, you get a prize. $10, I'm gonna write your name down, you're gonna pick your teacher, you get to spray them with silly string. Oh, Coach Caruso and Coach Caswell are on there as well. So you can silly string ball coach if you really want to. All right, well, we got a quick, I'm not taking a million questions, what we got? Oh, good, that's a good question. To donate, you just, when you come into the school, come to the office, give the money to either me or Coach Caruso. We'll write your name down. We're going to keep track of it in the hallway. Remember, we get $2,000. You're going to have bowl coaches for the rest of the year. Sound fun? All right. Thank you, guys.